Satnam. So today's Kundalini Kriya meditation is called, and it's called by two different names. One is called the Longevity Kriya. The other is called the Liberation Kriya. And it accomplishes both. This was the first meditation that I did, that I was able to do for 40 days in a row. If ever you're looking to create a change in your life, if ever you're sick and tired of the same pattern, the same rut, this is something that you can do. If you've had experiences in your past that you hold on to, things that you regret, things you wish you hadn't done, things you wish you had done differently, this is a way to just set all of that down. Holding on to the past does not serve us. What serves us is not doing the same thing that we regret, or the same thing we wish we had done different. If we change our behavior, we can change patterns. Changing patterns is recreated by doing something different. So if you don't like what you did in the past, you don't like what you're doing now, we need to reset. We need to do something different. And that is what this meditation helps to do. Now, it's not easy to do. And if you've done some of these already, you'll understand that Kundalini Kriyas and Kundalini meditations, some can be very physically challenging. Some are very pleasant. Some are very beautiful, very relaxing. Some are not. So we're going to do this only for 9 minutes. And we're going to do 3 different hand positions. First position, both hands are going to be like this. So just like you're number 1, right? Your team just won. Hey, we're number 1. This is the first position. Now you're going to do this with both hands. The second position that we're going to do is our hands are still like this, except now we're going to release the pinky. So your thumb is locking down the 2 fingers. Your pinky and index finger are going to be released. And then the third hand position we're going to do is we're going to release them all with the thumbs touching. So everything's together touching. So first position, second position, third position. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm, and that's going to come to a 60-degree angle. Just spin for a second so you can see me. A 60-degree angle. So not this, not this, not this, not this. 60 degrees is approximately this. Your opposite arm, so this is with our palm, so our right palm is starting facing down. Our left palm is coming back so that you can see that what we're doing is a 60-degree angle, right? So what this hand wants to try and do is do this. Trust me, this is going to get difficult to do. Don't do this with your wrist. Don't cock it to keep the arm back. You need to extend from the wrist straight as you can so that you are essentially forming one line from the right arm through the left. That's the position. It ain't easy. Okay, but it's worth every single effort that you do. So for 3 minutes, we're going to hold this position on both hands. And again, this hand is going to come behind us with the palm facing up, this palm facing down. Second position again is this. Third position is this. And I'll remind you when we do this. So, it's been said that this will change your entire molecular structure of who you are. What that ultimately means, I don't know. All I know is it's very effective. It creates change. And for me, I've never looked back. I finished 40 days of doing this many years ago. And I have not missed a day of yoga since. So it creates a powerful shift and a powerful change in who and what you are. So if you want to reset something, you want to do something differently, this is it. You ready? Here we go. So I'm going to turn to the side just so everybody can see me. I'm going to set this timer. So for 3 minutes, The other thing that you're going to be doing, this is very important as well, is your eyes are going to be closed, but all of your focus is going to come right down through the center of your chin. We call this the moon center. This connects us to a deeper sense of who we are, our internal self. So that when we're sitting like this, and we're not going to sit like this, we're going to sit tall, so our chest is high, our chin is drawn back. And you can squeeze what's called your root lock. So your sex organ, your navel point, and your rectum. So if you squeeze all of that, unless you're menstruating and pregnant, you don't do that. For everybody else who's not, this will help maintain the position. So you're going to sit with a nice squeeze into those three muscles that you're pulling up so it keeps you up higher, but chest out, chin in. First position, we're number 1. Second position, release the pinky, keep the index finger forward. Third position, this. Okay? Here we go. You ready? Let's get in position. So left arm behind you, palm faces up. Right arm is coming in front of you, palm facing down. Here we go. Stick out your index finger and look through the center of your chin and just begin long, slow, deep breathing. So just breathing in and out through your nose. Long, slow, deep, gentle breaths. Be with the position. And you want to feel, as you're holding this position, you want to feel as if you're stretching from your armpits. It's your armpits that you want to stretch from. And again, don't let this back hand, if you're looking, don't let this back hand cock up. You want this to be straight. And this will make you shake. It's supposed to. It's affecting, again, I told you in the beginning, this affects your molecular structure. It affects your molecular structure. So, that means your nervous system is going to start to freak out. And what does that mean? That means you're going to start to shake. You're going to start to shake. Keep your chest out, your chin in, squeeze your root lock, look through your chin with your eyes closed. Just imagine that you're looking through your chin. But don't tuck your head forward. Keep your head up high, but look through your chin. And just imagine that this is what you're doing. Arms are at 60 degrees. The right palm faces the floor. The left palm faces the ceiling. We've got another 1.5 minutes in this position. So, yes, I know it's challenging. It's only been 1.5 minutes, and yes, I'm well aware of what is going on, because if you noticed, I'm doing it too. Okay? So I can feel it. And my left hand, if you noticed, as I just looked at the video, I could see that my hand was cocking. And again, if I don't do that, I can feel my left hand now starting to shake, and that's good. As this becomes increasingly more difficult, which it does, the shaking begins. Now, if you're like, hey, I can't do 3 minutes each of these, different hand positions, I would much rather see you start off with 1 minute and stay consistent with this. So if you want to do each one of these hand positions in this position for 1 minute each, start with this. You're way better off starting this and maintaining 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute than just giving up on the 3 minutes because you're just like, I can't do it, it's too hard, right? We don't want that. Again, we're looking to keep this arm at approximately 60 degrees, our back arm at approximately 60 degrees. And we're just going to hold on just a little bit longer. Now get ready. Now release your pinky. So keep your index finger and your pinky now pointing. And again, as I keep doing this, don't cock that back wrist, right? You want that wrist straight. You want to see this nice line in the arms, so that we're not letting the arms collapse this way, right? We're holding up nice and tall. And again, staring through the tip of our chin with all of our attention, our breath very slow, very long, very deep, in and out through the nose. And just continue the position. Just stay there. Squeeze your root lock. Chest out, chin in. Stretch from your armpits. Maintain the position. Let the body go through the change. Whatever's happening, let it happen. If you're shaking, fine. If it's becoming more difficult for you to breathe, fine. If you're feeling like your insides are getting hot, fine. Go through it. You're creating shift. You're creating change. And again, change does not come without effort. Change comes when we put effort forth. And any effort that you put forth into doing this is well worth it. And I can feel the shifting in my body. I can feel my hands are twitching. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I can feel my hands twitching. And a lot of times I start to get these spontaneous movements as I do this. And I'm really starting to shake in my back left hand. So I continue to sit tall. I continue to go through the discomfort that you feel when you do this. This is not easy to do. Less than a minute of this one, and then we'll be done pretty soon. We don't get much longer to go, so just stay with it. Don't let the hand touch. Chest out, chin in. Squeeze your root lock. Sit tall. Shake, vibrate, whatever you got to do. Just stay here. Keep looking through your chin. Don't cock that back wrist here. Don't cock that. Ready? Now release your hands so that the palms are flat. Palms are flat. Thumb is touching the palms. Sit tall and do your best in this position to lock all of the muscles in your body. So really, really, really start to stretch from your armpits. Really, really, really tighten your arms so that there's no bend in the elbow. Continue to breathe in and out through just your nose, gently. Best you can, gently. I know this is hard. We're almost there. Keep up. Yogi Bhajan was often quoted as saying, if you want to be kept up, keep up. And this is part of keeping up. Part of keeping up is putting forth effort. And this effort creates the change. And that change creates that shift. And that shift creates that what we want in our life. You want shift, you want change, get it. You want to get something out of life, put life in. Right here, right now, with an honest effort, this is what you're doing. You're creating that shift. You're creating that change for yourself. As you shake, as you struggle, sit tall, squeeze your root lock, stay in the position. Shake, vibrate, whatever you've got to do. Control the breath though. Don't let the breath become a problem. Control the breath. Breathing in and out through just your nose. Don't breathe through your mouth. Keep looking at your chin. Right through the center of your chin. We're almost there. A minute to go. That's it. 1 minute. One honest minute. That's all we're asking for. Your best effort to squeeze. Now it's said in this position that no matter what disease you have in your body, by doing this position, squeezing every muscle to your best maximum effort, you're creating an inhospitable internal environment. And that disease does not like it. And I'm struggling just as much as you are, I can assure you. Squeeze everything. You should be shaking like a leaf at this point. This should be difficult to do. Shake, do what you must. Hold, keep going. 30 seconds. You're almost there. Keep going, we're almost there. Now get ready. We're going to take in 3 deep breaths. I'm going to hold each one for 10 seconds. So get ready. Inhale deep. Hold and squeeze everything tight. Tight as you possibly can. Tight. Hold. Keep the position. Exhale. Inhale deep. Hold and squeeze. Exhale. Last time. Inhale deep. Hold and squeeze. Best you can. Every effort, every ounce of energy, put it in. Exhale. Relax your arms. Wow. I haven't done that in a while. Woo! Fun, right? Yeah. So, I encourage you to not shy away from doing it for 3 minutes each. Do it. Do it for 3 minutes each. If you must, start with 1 minute for each one of those. And then go to 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes each. Whatever you do, they need to be consistent. Remember what to do. Look through the tip of your chin with your eyes closed. Sit tall, chest out, chin in. Squeeze your root lock. Keep the positions going. Stay with it. Do it for 40 days in a row. Create change for yourself. Sat Nam.